Hello, everybody. This is BCFtalk, Sunday evening podcast with Johnny Ye and
Kwang Chan.
Today, what are we going to talk about?
Today we're talking about trance music.
All right.
Yeah, I love trance music. So we're talking about Dream State. It's coming up. Insomniac is hosting their all trance event.
What day is that exactly?
That's going to be the Friday, Saturday following Thanksgiving. So I think that is...
like the 27th or
27,
something.
26, 27, 28, something or other like that.
Oh, so it's a 3-day weekend.
No, it's a 2-day event.
2-day
Friday
event.
and Saturday. But I'm only going Saturday. Because two days of trance music, as much as I love it, that's too much. It's too much excitement for me. I kind of go to bed pretty early nowadays. But anyway, trance music, I'm super excited for this. They've got a pretty good lineup. One of my favorites from Egypt, Ali and Fila, are playing. Super excited to see them. I got to see them in Prague when I was there. After I took the bar exam, I went off to Europe on my own and
That's right.
saw them. It was an awesome experience. And then they got Simon O'Shine, Simon Patterson playing, Giuseppe Ottaviani, which is one of my favorite DJs as well. And so Johnny's actually going to go. I just talked to him before this podcast started and asked him if he wanted to go to Dream State. He's like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't know if he said those exact words, but
I said, yes, let's go. Let's do it.
yeah. And I was a little surprised because I thought he wasn't going to go.
Well, I wasn't feeling it before, but then like just earlier this week, probably Thursday or Friday, actually it was Friday maybe, I was working on a new a track at home, and I was thinking, I really need to sit down and actually start working on some of this electronic music stuff, and I kind of want to get an idea of what's hot right now,
Yeah, except that this one is not like your typical EDM. This is a lot more just specifically trance music.
I like that. I like the focus of a genre. Just kind of the whole event is gonna be trance music.
Yeah.
So I just kind of
it's just awesome because it's instead of like a festival where it's multiple stages. This is, from what I hear, just one stage, and then just different DJs come on that one stage and they switch for the entire event. So that'd be really cool to see.
Oh, so it's only one stage?
There's only one stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one main stage, and then DJs,
Nice.
and then they play like maybe a 2-hour set, then they switch off, then 2-hour set, they switch off. So you just stay in one area and just listen, as opposed to like when you go to different EDM festivals or something like that.
Yeah, I don't like the multiple stage setups because I feel like you're always missing out on something.
I know. Yeah.
And you're not together with everybody because then like you're with the group that's at your stage, but then you're not kind of in it together with the other people at that different stage,
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think trance music, just the love of that type of music started back in middle school with like...
Oh, yeah, because
way back when.
You used to play that Alice DJ.
Yeah, man, I love the Alice DJ. Didn't you have, like, when you had AOL, you would go on there and you'd download all the all the music from like the AOL chat rooms, and you'd find these random like techno trance bits and stuff they had. I remember
dude. So when you bring that up, it's like I totally remember it. You playing all that trance music back then, dude.
Yeah,
like blasting from your room. Like.
Yeah, they had like the Alice DJ. Then they had, I remember this one like Braveheart remix, techno remix.
Oh yeah. Back then, also the Titanic remix was really hot
remix.
back then.
And they had like a bunch of other like Mozart remixed with like thrown on with like a trance or techno beat to it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, then I stopped listening to that stuff for a while, and then recently got back into it a couple years back. And it's like, wow, the music is so much better. There's so much more depth and a lot more layer, and and it's a lot more. I don't know. Kids these days call it the feels. I think it's emotional, but they call it like the feels of the music. You know, like you're a lot more in tune with the music.
Yeah.
So.
And I think what really draws me into like that type of music is that they go for a feeling,
Yeah.
They're trying to express a feeling to you, and it's done just by the music only, like not no. I guess there is some lyrics.
It depends on the different tracks that you have, but yeah, there's some lyrics. Like you have like a lot of vocal trance. You have just like the uplifting stuff. Kind of like what Simon O'Shine and Simon Patterson play.
Yeah.
Like Alan and Fila have a lot of like very uplifting, emotional type of trance music. And part of it also, like, other than the music, I can just listen to it on my own. But I think the experience of being there with your friends and just around the people who love the same exact type of music, and I think the community, particularly for like trance music lovers, it's a lot more open. As far as I understand it, as far as I've seen it, when I was in Prague, actually, it was really cool to see. It's such a huge trance family, the Czech trance family, like showing up for Ali and Fila. I was like, man, these Europeans, or at least the people in Prague, were like, man, you guys are wild. Because that thing went on till like 6 a.m. It went from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh wow,
was
12
crazy.
hours.
Yeah, dude, it was
Crazy.
long. I mean, you had multiple DJs and stuff, but it was a long event. Not just Ali and Fila, but they had like a bunch of different DJs playing.
So like I'm not very familiar with all these artists that you just named.
Yeah.
So like, do you think before the event I should listen to some of the music?
Yeah, check it out. I'll send you some stuff that Ali and Fila plays. I think because we went to EDC last year, right? I don't think they were there, but yeah, I'll definitely send you some of their DJ sets or some of their songs that I think they would play, particularly for a set like this, like an event where it's just one type of music and stuff. I think, yeah, you should take a look at that.
All right.
Yeah, because it's really cool. It's fun. The production should be really good. Insomniac does a really good job.
Oh yeah, it's
production.
Insomniac?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's it held at? What's the
It's going to be
venue?
the Nas Center in San Bernardino.
Okay.
And it is from 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. I feel like I'm promoting for them.
I know, that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like I'm promoting for them. Hey, Insomniac, you should give me some free tickets if you guys ever listen to this. Yeah, it'll be a good event. I like it because I think for me anyway, it's like the one music that all of my friends share together. Like we all like this one specific music, and it kind of unites us in a music way. I guess because I generally like classic rock, Bruce Springsteen, Van Halen, stuff like that. I don't think most of my friends enjoy that music. So at least with trance music or like EDM, that's the unifying music that brings us all together and goes and to the events and stuff like. Because I think most of the concerts that I've gone to have been in an EDM trance setting. Because the concerts that we've gone to have been generally that.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, because for me, I'm into all types of music.
Yeah.
And I really honestly don't care what type of music per se it is. I just like attending concerts in general. Like I would even actually enjoy just going to like an orchestra like type of show.
You should go, man. You should check out the different universities. Like USC does a bunch of live practices that you can just go in and watch for free too.
Yeah.
Or like the LA Phil on the weekends, they have like, I don't know, it's not matinee, but they have their practices and you get cheap tickets to go.
Yeah, because I remember in high school, like our choir teacher gave out like free tickets to like the LA, is it Philharmonic? I don't know.
LA Musical Society,
or the LA Orchestra, and like so me.
Was she in the chamber choir, or no, didn't
Yeah.
the high school choir teacher? Well, she was in her own like choir group, right? And she didn't give tickets to those.
No. well, because this was like a big tickets, you know, not like regular small shows. It's like the big orchestra show. So like it was only like they only had a limited one. So like me and maybe like 4 of my friends from the choir, we went to go see it, and I really loved it. Like, because you have to like dress up a little bit, you know, to go, and then like. It just felt very sophisticated, you know?
Here and there, you're clapping.
Yeah, for real, it was like that. And
others like, woohoo, yeah!
Yeah, it's not. And then so like, I saw when I looked to like my left, and I saw like all my friends, they like fell asleep throughout the show, whereas I'm like thoroughly enjoying it, you know?
You're the one guy that's like,
because everybody else is just doing it for their concert report,
extra credit,
you know? Yeah,
or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's cool. Oh yeah, man. I like live music as well. I'm sure what gone more. And to more events and just check it out. I think there's a difference between a recorded, like even listening to like a recorded live session is a lot different from just listening to a recorded like song for an album or something.
Oh yeah.
Because I think for me, like there's the Bruce Springsteen song. God, what is it? What is the one song that he plays that I love a lot? Thunder Road.
Okay.
But his recorded one, it's like 1960 something recorded session of that song is so much better, like than just like his regular recorded for the album.
I know what you
song.
mean. Yeah, because like for me, like one of the songs that I really love is Coldplay's "The Scientist."
Oh, yeah.
And I love the recorded version; it's really good. But like, I actually like love the most hearing this one live performance that they did. I think it was in New York, and it's on YouTube. But like, it's one specific live performance that you want to listen to.
Yeah,
you know?
Every time they play it on the radio, I was like, oh, I just want to hear that one
specific
Bruce
one.
Springsteen
Yeah,
song.
it's not like there could probably be tons of different shows that they perform that live, but there's that one specific performance that they do that just stands out amongst.
I think partly is just because like you can't capture, because you'll never have that again if you went to that live show.
Yeah.
Unless it's like recorded, but then like you captured that moment and that artist in that like context and his emotional feels and stuff like that.
For real. And like even for me, like when I'm like just recording like some songs that I'm just kind of playing for myself at home, like I'll do like multiple takes, and there'll be that one take that I'm like, wow, that was so good.
Yeah.
And you can't replicate it sometimes.
Yeah, that's like the same thing like with trance. Going back to talking about trance, that's why I like listening to DJ sets as opposed to just their songs, because then you can hear a lot of the transition. I mean, it sounds like they're just pressing play and they play the same songs, but there's something about being at the event and listening to the songs and listening to them, because you don't know what they're going to play. And it's always, I get upset because there's always like two songs or certain sets of songs that I want the DJs to play, but they never play like all the songs that I want. So it's part of the fun is trying to figure out what they're going to play when you go there, because there's certain songs you want to hear live that they probably won't play, but it's like, oh man, I love that song. I wish they played that song live for me. It's like, oh, if I hear it, I can just die happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think for a DJ, the job is to make the decision and decide what song to play at the given moment. What's the most appropriate song, you know? So it's not even though, I'm pretty sure they come out with a set list beforehand, but you kind of want to be in the moment, and if a song just fits the occasion, then you play it. And if it doesn't, then you won't, you know? So there's an artistry in doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I read somewhere, and you probably talked about it in multiple times because you DJ, that the DJ is at the center of the stage, kind of controls everybody, kind of like the shaman type of character, and he can make the crowd do what he wants in a sense, you know, get them like build them up or pull them down and guide them with the music. There's a lot of musical storytelling, and that's what I love about like trance music, because you get all sorts of different emotional feelings as you're in this guided musical roller coaster. I mean, that's the best way I can put it.
Well, basically, they're the way I see it is they're driving the ship. They're the captain of the ship for the event, the dance party, whatever. And you can have an idea of where you're trying to go, your destination, but you have to really be in the moment and adapt to whatever's currently going on. You know, a lot of time when I'm like DJing a gig or something, I'll have a set list of songs that I want to play, but like whatever's happening at that moment, I might not play that song at that time. You know, you might have to make some adjustments here and there. You know,
that makes sense.
So yeah,
I know for me, I mean, I don't play any music, but listening to people or listening to DJ, I think I appreciate it when they can connect with me at a certain level and just like really know how to guide me into what they want to present for that show or something like that. It's like I'm just a consumer. I'm just here to like listen to your music and just give it to me. Come on, give it all. I mean, I'm looking super forward to it, because I think the people who love trance music have a better community, a sense of community, than like the EDM that's been going on the last couple of years, where it's like all about just raging and partying and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think there's that hope that's the type of crowd that's going to be there will be a lot more community focused, centered around like Plur, as opposed to just Plur, as they call it, which is like the big R at the end and raging.
Oh, I see.
I hear you. Not too big about that.
I hear you and some other people talk about that difference between EDM and mainly trance. So that's something to look forward to when that weekend comes up, and we'll let you know how it goes.
We'll come back. We'll report to you after Thanksgiving just exactly how wonderful Dream State is.
Dream State 2015.
Insomniac, give me free tickets. Welcome to BCF Talk's Wheel of Time! I have here created in less than 5 minutes this super fantastic pie tin that breaks down Johnny and I's entire childhood, adulthood, friendship into 6 different categories. Yeah, I'm starting with childhood fun, teeny bopper, high school cool, quarter life, Triton days, quarter life crisis, and anything goes. That's like the 7th extra fun part. So what I'm going to do here in the BCF Talk Wheel of Time is spin this wonderful pie tin of time and use this nail of deciding to pick a category in which we will be discussing, we'll be asking a question to each one of us based on the time frame that is chosen. And then we're just going to be talking about, that time period. So I'm going to go ahead and spin the pie tin of time and choose a time period and then ask Johnny a question about that time period. So here we go. Spinning. Triton days. All right, so Triton days. That's our undergrad time. So we lived together for what, 2 years back at UCSD?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 2 years at UCSD.
All right, so my question to you is, what was the most annoying thing that you found living with me?
Living with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. Like,
be honest.
Just off the top of my head, or do you want me to think about it?
You can, but whatever. Just be honest. What did you find most annoying about living with me?
I think it's just personally for me, just the annoying thing is just that we have different biological clocks, because you're probably like a more morning person and I'm a night person. So it's like, if I like to stay up, so like
that is very true.
So when you need to sleep, I need to go out into the kitchen or to the living room or whatever. Yeah,
it's because we shared a room.
So that's just like off the top of my head, like what was like the inconvenience like thing. If it was something like more specific to you.
You mean you weren't annoyed by my drunkenness all the time?
That is it.
My constant drinking and being the typical frat boy thing?
The frat boy thing was really the thing. It's like, fuck. Like, I hated dealing with that when like you just go out, have fun, and then you get dropped out home, and then you're just like drunken and being stupid. I
thought that was the best part of living with me. But no, I can see where that can be annoying.
Yeah.
I had fun though.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, it's true, because like you would stay up all night, and then when I wake up, that's when you go to bed. That's like the weirdest thing to me. I mean, it didn't bother me because I went to sleep. Yeah. Just timing wise, like I was like, what the hell? Like, you have a weird schedule.
No, that's why like right now I'm living alone, because it's like because I also think like another thing that probably would have bothered you a lot was that, before bed, I used to.
No, I was just gonna say that right now too.
I crack every single bone in my body.
I was like, what the hell is he doing? Because on the days or the nights that we actually end up going to bed at the same time, Johnny would, for some reason, like stretch like a cat, and he would just like crack every single bone. Like, dude, it'd take him 10 minutes to just stretch out, get ready to go to bed, and it's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, he's just shuffling in his bed. I'm like, dude, are you going to bed? He's like, no, I gotta stretch and crack my everything before I can go to sleep.
My toes, like, all digits of my toes.
Nah, that didn't bother me too much. The only thing that bugged me was just lighting, because I'm a light sensitive to light when I sleep, and so you have the lights on while I'm sleeping, and I don't mind the noise. It's just light. That's the only thing.
Yeah, light does it. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Johnny's turn to spin the wheel of time. Okay, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Spin. Give it a spin.
Spin it again.
What the?
There you go. Yeah. What is it?
All right. Days again. Triton days again.
All right.
Well. It's funny because like all the sections aren't really equal. Is that is that intentional?
No, it's just I don't have very good legibility.
So like just any question from Triton days, or
yeah. So think about, just you can ask any question that's just related to undergrad, or just ask a question but have to answer from that time period.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Here's your phone.
Okay. I'll probably just ask you a very simple question.
Go for it.
Like, what was your happiest memory from your Triton days?
When we were at UCSD, off the top of my head, one of the first ones that pop up in my head, you probably have the same one, is when you, me, and Aaron would play poker all night.
Oh, yeah.
We would play Texas Hold'em, like with all. At the end of the quarter, we just have collect all our change.
That was funny
And
because
then-
that was the original one when we didn't even have poker chips.
No, we just have like we didn't. We just played with quarters. Like we just each had like a tub of change that we collected throughout the quarter.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the end of the quarter, after finals and everything, we would just play
Poker with it.
Texas Hold'em with all these dirty, grimy coins and stuff like that. And we didn't use chips. We just used quarters. We just threw pennies,
Shit.
nickels, straight dimes, and quarters, and maybe even dollar bills if we had it. And,
Yeah, and I can even still say today that those games were the most funnest poker
And
games.
the thing is, like, I mean, ultimately, I mean, it wasn't even really about winning the game. I mean, it was, but it wasn't because we had been playing 6 hours
It was
of
fun.
poker. Yeah, just
It's very
bullshitting.
competitive too.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because like Aaron would just get like so into it, and I think because we played more. You and I played a lot more Hold'em before he played because we
Yeah,
got him
yeah.
because we got him into it, and then the three of us started going to like Verona or
Yeah. But
what's the
this-
other one?
but this-
Saquon.
Yeah, but that's after though.
That's
This-
way later.
Yeah, because this is like before I brought the poker chips, before I started looking into reading about
Yeah.
poker knowledge and stuff. So this is like the very, very beginning of like
Yeah.
us starting to play, get into the poker craze.
You can
Yeah,
imagine like just three guys playing Texas Hold'em for 6 hours, and we're just switching coins back and forth. It's fun. It was dirty as hell, but it's fun.
Fun.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite moments from Triton days. Is off the top of my head, that's like immediately like, oh yeah, I remember
yeah, it's
having a lot of
good.
fun doing that.
Nice.
Yeah. So make sure to tune in again next week for the Wheel of Time. Okay, here's a riddle. What do you get when you cross an automobile with a household animal?
An automobile with a household
Animal.
animal.
So like a dog, a cat.
I
Probably
don't
a
know.
dead cat. You don't know? I don't know either. A car pet.
Oh,
Get it? A car pet.
So those are like the jokes type of riddle.
Joke type of riddle. Oh, you want like an actual riddle?
I don't know what you mean. That's what
Oh, I
I'm
just
saying.
pulled up stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll give you here then. Let's do this. Deceptor, the famous magician, claimed to be able to throw a ping pong ball so that it would go a short distance, come to a complete stop, and then reverse itself. He also added that he would not bounce the ball off any object or tie anything to it. How could he perform this trick? So this guy can throw a ping pong ball, make it, and then it comes back. How can he do that?
He threw it up.
Huh, that's actually pretty good. I
That's-
mean, I don't know the answer.
that's-
I'm gonna look it up right now, but that's actually a pretty good answer.
What?
That's like, yeah. He threw the ball straight up in the air. Yeah, that's right. That is the right answer. That's pretty smart. I was like, huh, yeah, because it does stop at the very top of, you
Yeah.
know, whatever, and then gravity pulls it back down. I was like, huh. Ah, smart guy here. All right,
Yeah, all right.
Give me your second one. You man. You smart man, you. All right, here you go. Here's the second question. Let's see if you get this one. A man has to get a fox, a chicken, and a sack of corn across a river. He has a rowboat and can only carry him and one other thing. If the fox and the chicken are left together, the fox will eat the chicken. If the chicken and the corn are left together, the chicken will eat the corn. How does the man do it?
I've heard these
I've
before.
heard this one before too, but I always forget.
Okay, so it's a fox,
There's a fox, a chicken, and a corn, a bag of corn.
fox, chicken, corn. Okay.
But the guy can only row the boat, and he has a rowboat, and he can only go on the rowboat with one other thing. And the other two have to be left on the shore. So when he takes one across, he has to go back and take the other one, and so on and so forth. So which one does he
Okay.
take first across to save himself? Because if he takes the chicken and the fox,
So if they, only
if he
if,
takes
if,
the
only
fox.
if he leaves them alone, then they'll eat it.
right. So if he
Each
takes the fox with him first, then the chicken's gonna eat all the corn. But if he takes the chicken, if he takes the chicken first, then the fox and the corn, the fox isn't gonna eat the corn. So that's what he would take the chicken first. I feel like it should be a trick answer.
What's up? Okay, so yeah, he would take the chicken first,
Right?
and then he would come back, and then he would take the fox and the corn on the boat to the other side, and then wait, no.
Because you can only take one at a time.
Oh, you can only take one at a time.
And then if he leaves if he goes to the shore, right now he's on shore A. All four of them are on shore A. So when he wants to go to shore B, he has to take one of them. But then once he gets to shore B, so he takes the chicken's gonna be shore B, but then the fox and the corn will be on shore A. It's fine. But once he takes the fox over to shore B, the fox and the chicken are there. The fox is gonna eat the chicken when he goes back with the corn.
Okay, so he takes the chicken over to shore B first.
Okay.
Then he comes back.
Yeah.
Then he takes the fox from A to B, and then he takes the chicken back with him, and then he takes the corn to B, then he comes back and takes the chicken last.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
It's 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Man carries chicken to the other side. Man returns alone and takes fox to the other side. Man leaves fox but returns with chicken. Man leaves chicken and carries corn to the other side. Yeah, you're right.
That's 2 for 2. That's it,
That's
man.
2 for 2.
No more for this week.
All right. Too smart. That's 2 for 2. Seriously. Welcome to Johnny's Library.
And now, welcome to Johnny's Library.
We will be closing all of BCF Talk with a perusing of Johnny's Library, because he's got a ton of books back here in his room. And we're just going to pick a random book out of the library.
How do you pick random?
Good question. I'm going to throw a ping pong ball at something.
Do you have a ping pong ball?
I'm going to throw my nail.
What the hell? It's so dangerous.
Okay. I will throw something over there.
Tissue ball.
I'll throw my chapstick, and whatever it hits, it will be the book.
Do I need to videotape this?
No.
No. Okay. So how do we know it's not doctored? You hit the graphic designer's digital toolkit.
Cool. Grab the book out, and then the first page whatever we open to, we're going to be reading a quote from this book, and you guys can ponder that until the next BCF Talk. So here, action items overview. Before putting all the elements together, this project is going to involve some detailed work on the images.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to BCF Talk. Well, come back next week, and we will talk to you more.
Okay. See you later, folks.